Oh, it feels good just to take a minute, guys. So I'm really watching this tornado warning to the south. I want to see if it's going to evolve into anything further as it begins to make its way northeast. That's what I really want to keep the eye on right now. Alright, I think I'm going to get moving west a little bit. Traffic, yeah, let's get moving west. At least one exit.
refer to this type of tornado as a QLCS tornado, which just is a fancy way of saying it's a tornado embedded in a line of storms. You've generally got tornadoes that happen in supercells, which are the usually the worst, but also the easiest to track. And then you've got the tornadoes that happen inside of lines, whether it's an embedded supercell or if it's actually just a spin up, a kink in the line. And that's what we call a QLCS. And it stands for quasi-linear convective system, which literally line of storms. Ain't no need in getting all fancy up here. Okay, so Brandon Clement's got some video, some pretty significant damage in an RV park in the Panhandle of Florida, there near Panama City. I've just retweeted that on X. That's definitely the most significant damage that I've seen so far. The RV park is pretty severely damaged there. Fred, thank you so much for the generous super chat. He says, do you think you can make a Radar Omega tutorial video in the future? It became pretty overwhelming to use when you get beyond the basic level. Yes, but I've been saying that for well over a year. So the best way to learn Radar Omega, in my opinion, is just to watch me use it here.
Yeah, it's probably a continuation of the confirmed tornado that's ongoing down by Crystal Lake.
Tornado warnings to pink, and you can do that too in your app. And I've also made it to where it blinks whenever a new warning happens to draw your attention to it. Like, you guys can do that too. One of the things is
we are in another tornado warning. Well, and the tornado warning continue, guys. So we're headed into the next warning.
Hit the gears. And all this stuff. I can make it flash for 60 seconds. I can make it play a sound. And like, you can do individual, like, different style stuff for all of this. Like, you can change the way a flash flood warning works and everything. What app? It's Radar Omega. There's a link in the description. So just to be honest with you guys, the rotation looks a little bit less convincing now, although the hook is definitely still there. So we want everybody in all the places that we've been mentioning to remain in their safe spot.
Yes.
This goes to Greenhead, Florida, especially if we get underground now or
It's one of those situations where I don't know if it's on the ground, you know, because they're calling it tornado producing storm. I don't know. You all see us, well, that's the at least I can see now.
I don't mean to be cliche. Yeah, no, I agree. It's kind of a hard position to be in because I don't see any position wrong idea with going south. But
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
Once
been a member for
Once
we intercepted, it's over. Like,
Yes. I didn't know if you were going to stop there, if you were going to sit. It's one of those situations where I don't know if it's on the ground, you know, because they're calling it tornado producing storm. Even sure. I don't know. QLCS, whatever, we'll take my chances. At least I can see now.
All we can do in a situation like this is
yeah, no, I agree. It's kind of a hard gas that lows in a tornado warnings. I don't see any position wrong. They not let you, or they try not to let you out or something, or they shut up once. We intercepted. They're telling everybody to get inside the building and hook hard to the pump and everything, and they stop it.
I mean, there's like, kind of, I don't know,
Probably
whatever.
get gas across the street. That's where we got
I'll tell you
gas.
what.
I gotta pull over underneath this bridge. I gotta pee so bad it ain't funny. Be for sure.
Do you need gas? I've got some spare
Don't
gas.
get gas that walls in a tornado warning.
They not let you, or they trying not to let you out or something, or they shut off the pump.
They're yelling at everybody to get inside the building and
Not a lot of them.
the car to the pump and everything, and they stop it.
Oh shoot, this is the exit. Son of a
Stop
gun.
seeing warnings, but
I mean, it says observe, but I'm
the radar's
not
going to like 5
sold on that.
You can see that the line
I think it's one of those where it keeps
pretty
having
much passed
sporadic
over that
CC
as well.
indications, so it's kind of like a
Basically,
tornado was located.
around 10 a.m. we'll
A
probably
tornado
be
producing
focusing
storm
on
was
snow
located.
because the tornado activity probably isn't going to pick back up in the Carolinas until closer to 1 or 2 p.m.
It looks like it's been up
Then
and
we'll be
down.
watching the
a couple of
Carolinas
times.
again all the way
See when the
through
lens observed. I
6
don't
or
think
7.
it's continuous.
And that's probably
Winds
going
right
to
in
be
the
our
north way.
So there's going to be hopefully a lull.
You see one truck went on the green. It's a green light, buddy. What are you doing? I'll go around here. Oh no, he's going.
I guess,
He's
for a
good.
little bit. We'll focus on
He just
the
like stopped and
severe
then
weather
turned.
aspects.
He's like, I'll go around.
Come back to the tornadoes. I'm going to immediately close out the stream. 6 or 7 tornadoes.
Balls, buddy.
But look at this, guys.
What the fudge?
See some wraparound snow squalls tomorrow, Wednesday, around 1 a.m. Here in Kentucky, Tennessee. I'm excited for it. Look, the main central area of rotation is going to be right over my hometown, and all we get is some lousy snow shower. Honestly, I'll take it over a tornado. And yet, another one already noticeable over here in the west. It blows up. Wow. So this is under 100 hours, and we've got a 972 millibar low. Man, if that happens, that'll be crazy. So this would be a blizzard for Chicago, a true blizzard in every sense of the word for Chicago. Probably another severe weather situation in the southeast. But the really interesting thing about this storm is what happens because the low pressure gets so deep. This time it's going to allow for some real cold air to come down, and it's probably going to stick around long enough for the next storm. And look at that. Oh my goodness, wouldn't you love to see it? That may be a big snowstorm.
Terrible idea. honestly, like, get the people in their cars and get them out of here at that rate, because all their cars are sitting under a freaking gas cap.
They're like, well, if you die, you die.
I don't
Kentucky.
mean to bother you. We're back in Fountain. That storm looks like it's dying. However, there's another storm coming off the coast in this line. It's getting that kink in it, heading straight for Panama City. That's where the most damage it has been reported at. So we're going to head down that way and see if we can meet up with that one.
Okay, so that's Chris. It's pretty much noticing a lot of the same things that we've been talking about. I'm thankful to have him down there. He's going to keep us updated on that. But man, wouldn't that be something else to have a nice southern snowstorm like that? But yeah, that's basically what we're in. We're 1, 2, 3 major storms here. We won't have any bit of a break until probably January 20th, and we'll see what happens there. So you're going to be seeing a lot of me over the next little bit. I'm very grateful that Mother Nature decided to let up and give me a break right at the perfect time, around the birth of our second child, Otto. But things are going to get busy real quick again here. So this is what Chris is talking about. Another kink here. We've got a new tornado
tornado warning has been issued.
Houston, Holmes, and Jackson counties in Florida.